Unveiling the 5 punishments in ancient China. Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the fascinating tales of the past. Today, we'll delve into the intriguing world of ancient China and shed light on the 5 punishments employed during that era. So, buckle up and prepare to embark on this historical journey. In 1999, Chinese archaeologists unearthed a human skeleton with the right foot missing. Recent medical analysis of the incomplete remains of the female, who was discovered at a site in Shaanxi province, determined that she had been the victim of yu, a cruel form of punishment in ancient China where a criminal's foot was amputated. Yu was one of the 5 punishments meted out as penalties for the most heinous crimes in China for close to a millennia before the early imperial period. These punishments were marked by extreme cruelty and designed to cause the most intense physical pain and psychological anguish for the individuals found guilty and the people around them. Although there were written statutes in the Chinese kingdoms and states that matched the crimes to the punishments, more often than not, the ruler's personal whims, political considerations and other factors decided the type of punishments that the victim suffered. The first, and lightest, among the 5 punishments was tattooing. Indelible markings were made on the criminal's face or other visible parts of the body, usually words that described their misdemeanors or the location of their exile or hard labor camp. These tattoos permanently and very visibly marked out their bearers as ex-criminals for life. Then came rhinotomy, or cutting off the criminal's nose. Like tattooing, it left the victim scarred for life. But because blades and bloodletting were involved, rhinotomy and the next 2 penalties often resulted in death because of attendant infections. Next up the scale was yu. There were variations in the punishment in different periods, where the choice of the foot removed depended on the severity of the crimes committed, amputation of the right foot for very serious crimes, and the left for lighter offenses. The 4th punishment was gong, the permanent removal of a person's reproductive function. Male victims of this punishment were castrated. A very famous casualty was Sima Qian, 145 BC to 86 BC, the emasculated father of traditional Chinese history writing. Gong punishments for female victims might have involved pounding the woman's abdomen with a stout stick to induce some kind of damage to the womb. The last of the 5 punishments was death. However, there were different varieties of deaths, from simple strangulation or decapitation to boiling or grilling a person alive, and making literal mincemeat of a person's flesh and salting it. The cruelty was deliberate and designed to cause maximum pain to the victims and their families, as well as to shock and deter others from committing similar crimes. Thankfully, by the early Han period in the early 2nd century BC, Chinese society had evolved to a point where rulers saw fit to replace the barbaric punishments with the new 5 punishments, which evolved over the centuries. They were whipping, flogging, hard labor, exile and capital punishment. Death was still the ultimate price to pay, but gone were the cruel and unusual ways to die. And there you have it. The 5 punishments of ancient China. Remember, exploring history allows us to appreciate how far we've come and gain insights into the development of our legal systems. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more captivating historical content.